Welcome to this broadcast of boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're at the Cardinals' nest, where the Bath Wildcats take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Winners Meats, Speedway Lanes, and NKTelco. Along with Michael Lawls, I'm Dave Kanapke for this varsity game between the Bath Wildcats and the New Bremen Cardinals. Michael, Bath comes in, not the great record, 3-10, but they got a lot of young players on this team.
Yeah, they're definitely on the upswing. It's definitely a rebuild for Coach Powell. Only one senior. The whole starters are sophomores and juniors, so they're definitely on the upswing. They have a lot to look forward to. They definitely want to have a good outing here today to try to get some people to notice, especially with the vote coming up next week. So
tournament draw on Sunday. The Bremen Cardinals, coming out of that state championship in football, got a little, had a tough start, making up a lot of games, but they seem like they got in their sea legs. They won 5 in a row. They're 11-5 on the season. Junior Aaron Teeman having a great season.
Oh, absolutely. He is leading things and currently 4th place in the MAC. The only ones that are really ahead of him currently St. John's, Coldwater, and Marion Local, and that's it. And they are really hot on their tail here. I know they only got about a week left, but definitely getting some good momentum to be able to get into that district vote come Sunday.
This is the first meeting in a while between New Bremen and the Bath Wildcats. New Bremen's head coach Corey Stevens, as a graduate of Bath, they had an opening. He knew some of the ones on the coaching staff, so they made the connection. So Bath and New Bremen here on a Tuesday night. We'll be back with the starting lineups here on NKTelco Sports.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Welcome back here to the nest here at New Bremen. Getting ready for the starting lineup, sponsored by Emerson Climate Technologies. Bath is 3-10 on this season, 1-4 in the WBL. New Bremen in 11-5. Now for the Bath Wildcats, only one senior, 4 sophomores and 1 junior. A very young team, a very short team. Tallest one, 6'1" of the starters. Drake Craddock, 5'9" sophomore, averages about 15 a game. Trey Crawford, 5'11" junior. Cole Craddock, twin brother of Drake Craddock, also about 15 a game. Xavier Tickle, 6'1" sophomore. Number 13, 6'1" sophomore, Jackson Foster. Head coach is Sean Powell, second year, if you recognize the name. He was a head coach at Botkins just 2 years ago when the Botkins Trojans won the state championship. Now they dim the lights for our Emerson Climate Technology sponsors. Starting lineups. Number 2, Aaron Tiemann, had a good junior year. 13 points a game. Number 24, another senior, Cooper Scheib. Number 36'2", senior, Alex Holman. Averages around 6 points a game. Big guy in the middle, 6'3", senior, Evan Eink. Also around 6 points a game. And rounding up the lineup, the veteran, the quarterback of the team, quarterback of the state football team, David Holman, number 50. Head coach Corey Stevens in his 4th year at the helm of the Cardinals. So that's our Emerson Climate Technologies starting lineups. Now to our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Michael, let's start with the Bath Wildcats.
Yeah, for Bath, they need to get off to a fast start. They need to negate the height by keeping the ball on the floor as much as possible and be able to keep ball possession and keep the ball in their hands as much as possible.
And now the keys to the game for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they need to rebound, they need to have some execution, and they need to win the turnover battle.
Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. Tip is easily controlled by Alex Homan, and we are underway. 4 seniors and a junior. And this veteran the Bremen team, they have 9 seniors on the roster. David Homan, 3-year player on varsity, tries to drive, kicks it out to Scheib. Cooper Scheib knocks the tray.
Way to start off the game there with a 3 to get going there.
There's Cole Craddock. Him and twin brother Drake Craddock are their biggest threat. Shot up by Xavier Tickle. Saved from going out of bounds by Eink. Cardinals push up the tempo. Aaron Tiemann up and under. Didn't quite get it high enough off the glass. Rebound by Tickle. There is we will have a foul on the play.
And it looks like a reach-in, I believe. Yep, and that'll go against Bath, and that will give the ball back to the Cardinals.
Cardinals 11-5. They won 5 in a row. This last weekend they beat New Knoxville and New Knoxville and Ridgemont. So a successful weekend as they starting to get things together and talking to the coaching staff. Finally, everybody healthy. Zeller's been hurt. Tiemann was hurt. Evan Eink was hurt, and they have a turnover there.
Yeah, they definitely, good time to find their groove, especially with tournament coming up here.
3-ball, Jackson Foster. Quickly up ahead, it's Eink, Evan Eink, the turnaround basket. Turnover back to the Cardinals. Holman looking it over. Nice pass underneath. Eink not able to finish. Holman able to get the ball back. Alex Holman not able to hit the second 3. Rebound to Bath. It's Cole Craddock. Tickle. There's Drake Craddock. Nice rebound there by Alex Holman as he skies above everybody. Underneath, it's Eink and 1. Evan Eink with a nice move, chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah, way to work underneath there, and I think that's definitely, you're going to have that maturity, like you said, with only the 1 senior with Bath, you're going to have that inside presence with New Bremen, and they're definitely finding it. Evan Eink with 4 points already and going to the line, try to make it 5.
That 1 senior in the game, number 4, Mitch Barr for Bath. As Holman Eink completes the three-point play. Also number 22, Logan Markley. So Bath on the attack, trying to drive baseline. It's Craddock over to Foster. 8-3 Cardinals on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Craddock in some trouble, and there's a turnover.
Able to create another. That pressure really coming good from the Bremen, especially the double teams, creating those turnovers.
Scheib will kick it out to Homan. Teaming quickly around the perimeter. David Homan drives for the basket.
Gets on the board there.
10-3 Cardinals. Almost a steal by Homan. 3 knocked down there by Cole Craddock.
Yeah, 2 threes for Bath so far, so keeping this interesting here at 10-6.
David Homan gives it to Teeman. Teeman the leading scorer at 13. Then they have 5 players between 5 and 8 points. Hayden Zeller is the second highest. He scores about 8. He'll come off the bench. And there's a reverse layup. Just didn't quite fall for David Homan. Up ahead by Craddock. Homan with a nice save. But Alex couldn't keep it.
It was actually great effort by David, and it just hit Alex a little off there, and he just could not handle it. But it was great effort to try to keep that in there. But unfortunately, it does create the turnover there.
Dylan Bambauer into the game, number 44, and Hayden Zeller. Hayden Zeller averages right at 8 points a game off the bench. And there is a rebound by Homan, being battled there by Mitch Barr, and it'll be Cardinal ball.
Yeah. I think they just called that an out of bounds. I thought they whistled it, thought it was a foul, but evidently not. And that way I think we got a timeout. I believe belongs to Bath, timeout to Bath, I believe.
Head coach Sean Powell will take a 30-second timeout. Gives us an opportunity to let you know. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meat, Speedway Lanes, and NKTelco. Some of our special sponsors, our Keys to Game, are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Start on item sponsored by Emerson Climate Technologies. All our timeouts sponsored by Precision Strip. And on our First National Bank scoreboard, New Bremen with an early 10-6 lead.
Yeah, I think it's really attacking the basket. I think that's really where it's coming from. The size has really come in here early, and we'll just see the test of time here. But another turnover there gives the ball back to the Wildcats.
On the attack, Markley will try a 3. Rebound by Homan. He's the leading rebounder. Almost 7 a game. And we will have a foul underneath the basket on Bath. So we have a couple more substitutions.
Yeah, that goes against Logan Markley. That'll be his first. Trying to establish position, and referee didn't like that. Put him on the give the ball back to the Cardinals.
Number 12, Carter Elke into the game. So Cooper Scheib returns as well. Baumbauer, the basketball. Gives it out to Scheib. So Ben Saylor came in during the timeout. Scheib with a tray. Cooper Scheib with 2 trays.
Yep, currently leading the Cardinals here with 6 points on, as you mentioned, on the 2 trays.
3 ball there by Craddock. Stolen on the rebound. It's Mitch Barr, and it will be a travel. So it looked like an opportunity for Bath, and they turn it back over.
Yeah, got a little excited there with the feet moving. You know, I've really noticed that a lot just in the games that I've been covering. Just a lot of feet movement, a lot of travels this year. That's been on both sides, girls and boys.
Cardinals able to break the pressure. They go down to Hayden Zeller. Turn around, follows. Contact, no foul. A lot of battling going on, and we will have a jump ball. Alternate possession will give it to Bath.
Yeah, that was Thought it was a little bit of contact under there, but the ref was right there. He was able to see that. I think he actually talked him through it and got the jump ball.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, along with Michael Laws. I'm Dave Kanapke. Glad you're along to watch here on NKTelco Sports. There's Tickle with a 3. And a nice rebound by Hayden Zeller. He will be fouled on his way to half court. Drake Craddock comes back in the game for his twin brother, Cole.
Yeah, already bringing Bath to 4 team fouls already, so something to keep an eye on here maybe later in the quarter or later in the second quarter here as far as going to the free throw line here later.
And no fouls on New Bremen. Zeller with the turnaround. Craddock with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Barr. A little contact there, no calls. The refs are letting them play. Baumbauer underneath the Zeller on the block. Scheib. Baumbauer bobbles it. Saylor quickly around. Quick passing by this New Bremen offense. A lot of kids who know each other. 9 seniors on this team. Look at their roster. It's all seniors and juniors, which is unusual. Usually there's at least one sophomore.
You get a smattering. Yeah, you get a smattering of usually with somebody that can step up, a freshman or a sophomore. And you're exactly right. Very, very top heavy.
They had a very successful JV campaign last year. I don't know the exact record. Late in the season, they had only lost one or two. So a lot of talent back this year for the Cardinals. Ben Saylor with the splash. 16-6 Cardinals here.
Currently 3 for 4 from the three-point range as well. So Saylor with the 3 and Cooper Scheib with 2 trays.
Tickle tries to drive. Markley. Foster. Man-to-man by the Cardinals. Craddock gives it to Crawford. Very short team. 6'1". He's a 6'7" player, but he played mostly JV, and there'll be a reach-in foul. The first foul on the Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't know if you mentioned it earlier, but you get a lot of that JV coming up. You only got so many, permanent six total. You have 17 in the program completely, and only 6 full-time varsity. So you really got, Coach Powell's really got to balance that, especially with minutes that you play in JV and varsity. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see how many of those JV players play. Speaking of JV, Eli Jesko for Bath had 32 points in the JV game.
Wow.
9 3-pointers.
That's fantastic.
You don't see that hardly at any level.
No.
Let alone JV. And there is a nice steal for Carter Elking. He was I'm guessing about 9 of 13 on his threes. He was on fire.
That's fantastic. Definitely something positive for them.
And New Bremen won that game 58-41. They go to 13-4 JV campaign. Holman tries to drive. Able to keep that somehow.
Yeah. Bath
nice
fans
pass.
wanted to walk. Underneath
there. Holman couldn't get it to fall. And they'll be on the end line off of Bath. It will stay with the Cardinals. It's Coach Powell trying to adjust things on defense. Coach Powell with the ultimate success at Botkins. Won the state championship 2 years ago. He had the offer from Bath, reluctantly left Botkins, where he really liked it, but he's originally from Perry, Lima Perry, and wanted to go back to Lima area.
I got him closer to that, so.
Yeah, remember him saying the 4 anchor schools in Lima, they don't open up very often between Bath, Perry, Elida, and LCC. And there's Holman. Rebound by Holman. Alex Holman able to put that one in. And 18 points in this quarter as we count down the last few seconds here in the first quarter. Chance for Bath. Tickle to the hoop, contact, and we will have free throws here at the end of the quarter.
I'll bring the second foul. That will be second team foul. That'll be put. Ben Saylor was charged with that. So 1.3 here to see if Bath can cut into this lead.
Xavier Tickle, his first free throw, first point for the 6'1 sophomore. 4 sophomores and 1 junior. Number 2, Crawford's the only junior in the lineup, so better days ahead for Bath as they enter today at 3-10. Tickle with a pair. Long toss there by Saylor. We've played a quarter of basketball on our First National Bank scoreboard. Cardinals 18, Bath Wildcats 8, here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County has a job for you. Grand Lake Health System has over 800 employees. Included is Joint Township District Memorial Hospital and multiple physician practices. And we're now hiring a variety of positions that fit all education and skill levels. Plus, you'll get a great benefit package offered to both full and part-time workers. Join this rewarding career and help your community in the process. Contact Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County for all your employment needs.
1 quarter in the books. Here in this Tuesday night basketball game, Cardinals with a big 10-point lead.
Yeah, they had a great start. They're really attacking the basket underneath. Really, I think using that physicality, the size that they have, really driving that. But they've also been able to hit some threes. Actually, they got currently three threes. Cooper Scheib with 2 threes and Ben Saylor. So they're 3 for 5 from 3, so they can hit from outside and they can drive inside. So right now it's been working well here for the Cardinals.
It's the first time I've seen the Cardinals in person. I've seen them on TV a bit, but the ball movement on offense, very quick passing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they are very good. They've really worked that perimeter very, very well. Defense isn't bad either. They've been really getting some defense and actually created 4 Bath turnovers there in that first quarter.
3-ball hit there by Gavin Schrader, who just came in the lineup. Another senior. 21-8. 3-ball there by Foster. Holman with another rebound. Teeman thought about it. Give it to Holman. Holman to the basket and in. 23-8, and it's all Cardinals here early in this contest.
Yeah, they are really showing this class here, just being just a little bit, being older and then creating another turnover.
Teeman, give it up to Schrader, back to Teeman. That's an NBA 3. Saved by Bath. Up ahead to Barr. Mitch Barr rolls it in. The only senior with his first 2 points.
Yeah. Able to find that in transition. I think that's where it's going to come. They're really going to have to get that and go quick in transition with the lack of size.
Holman to Holman for the basket. Coach Powell wants to adjust things with his Wildcats. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Gives us an opportunity to let you know NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school action on NKTelco Channel 3 and HD on Channel 503. Replay times are Tuesday, February 21st at 5 p.m., Saturday, February 25th at 2 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Another precision strip timeout called by Bath, and Coach Powell, they're going to have a tough time adjusting. He's got a very young squad against a very, very experienced New Bremen team.
Yeah, they got to, if they having this, they basically got to keep that ball possession, be able to move it quickly. They're going to have to really keep it on the floor. Right now, rebounding-wise has really been hurting them. Right now, 11 rebounds for New Bremen so far, only 3 for Bath. So definitely size coming into a factor here.
Craddock to Barr. That's a pass too high. I don't think that's what Coach Powell had in mind. With another turnover.
Yeah, I think they're just that one year away. I think they'll get that junior, and then when these guys are seniors, you're definitely going to see a lot of great stuff.
Nice pass, another Homan-to-Homan connection. And everything working for the Cardinals.
Great ball movement, finding it inside and out, been able to hit a lot and not missing much right now.
Craddock's shot is rebounded by Tiemann. Homan will drive quickly around the perimeter. Tiemann. Rebound underneath. Evan Eink finishes. Eink with 9. And there's the turnover. Eink to the basket. Tried to do a slam. Followed and in by Homan. When you're young and you can jump a little bit, give it a try if you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost got up that high, but end result is they had a basket as Homan followed. 31-10 on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, not a lot. I haven't really seen a lot of those either. A lot of slams. It's been a lot of good fundamental basketball here all year long from a lot of area schools here, and a rebound here for New Bremen.
About the only one I hear is Austin Parks from St. Mary's. Has had a whole bunch of them.
Yes.
He's had a great year, broke the St. Mary's all-time record career-wise, and he also broke the record single game-wise.
Oh, wow.
He had 45 points over the weekend, which broke like a 50 or 60-year-old record. So a whole bunch of substitutions for the Cardinals. Looks like we have Carter Elking in the game, Dylan Baumbauer in the game, Ben Saylor, 23, 24, Cooper Scheib, and Hayden Zeller. I think 5 new Cardinals in the game, showing some of the depth that Coach Corey Stevens has. So another turnover for Cardinals. It looked like the student section is, with this cold weather, looks like they're bringing out the Hawaiian shirts.
Yep.
Why not? Always interesting to see the student sections.
A lot of floppy hats as well.
Yeah.
Nice three there from Baumbauer.
Baumbauer, post guys hitting the threes, and Bremen on a pace. They average 54 a game, but they're well past that pace. Lob underneath. Crawford able to put it in. Or no, check that. Tickle would put it in.
It's actually his first field goal. He had 2 free throws earlier, getting him to 4 points.
Zeller. Elking finds Zeller. Elking will try the 3. Baumbauer with the rebound. Zeller, finally we get a timeout by Coach Stevens. Heads up there. Another timeout sponsored by Precision Strip. Some of our additional sponsors: Burke Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Park National Bank, Securicom, and St. Anna Becker, and additional sponsors. Speaking of Coach Corey Stevens, his record right now is 60-29 in 4 years.
Oh, wow.
He had 14 wins his first year. Second year, 18-8. They went all the way to regional finals that year before they lost a one-possession game to Antwerp, and then 17-5 last year. They were upset in the first game last year by St. Henry. They were the number 1 seed. But 14, 18, 17 wins. They have 11 wins with 6 games to go.
Yep.
Coach Stevens has it going here in New Bremen.
Absolutely. They should be. And they were even talking about, the low class and stuff that they had before. Rebound there. And nice finish.
Carter Elking with the basket.
Yeah, be able to, talking about with the football issues and stuff with the boys, and now they've got the ability to get that going in both football and basketball humming here at New Bremen.
Yeah, pretty high percentage of these basketball players were on that state championship football team, and congratulations to all of them. A lot of them were on the state championship 2 years ago as well, as Bremen's won 2 state championships in 3 years. And now it's carried over to basketball up ahead to Craddock. 3 ball there by Tickle. Baumbauer with the board.
A big rebound there for New Bremen. Really dominating the boards. That size really coming into play here for the Cardinals.
Zeller underneath 6'5", and he's lanky as he has the ball underneath. Turn around. And he's able to get the nice home roll for his first 2 points.
Yeah, you're definitely starting to see that. And the weird thing is that you're talking about Tiemann being the leading scorer. Hadn't scored, but everybody else has. So
they're on a pace for about 100 tonight. You don't see that very often, if at all anymore.
No, you don't.
Welsh, as they work it around the perimeter, Tickle drives. Barrow with the 3. Long rebound is rebounded by Bath Wildcats, but Zeller with the steal, and he'll lay it in.
Bringing it to 4 points, but yeah, they're even spreading it around. It's currently 9 players with points so far here for Bremen.
Talking about 100 points, I graduated from St. Henry in '81, and that was in the Fran Gilbo era.
Oh, wow.
His teams routinely averaged 70 points a game, and they would go over 100 points 8-9 times a game. Back then, the scoreboards didn't have a 1 in front of it.
Right.
They had the old-time scoreboards, but 100 was, and that was just a different era, a very offensive era. And now that's the type of pace that New Bremen is on. Elke, nice pass to Zeller. And the thing about it, it's been everybody very unselfish in making the right pass and making the right shot.
Oh, yes, absolutely. They have been very selective about it. And nobody's really, it's 8, 9, 3. It's really spreading good, unselfish, good team basketball here for New Bremen. Another turnover there for Bath on the travel.
Gavin Schrader in the game. And I think Coach Stevens has already played, 11 already. I have to count it up. That's boy, to have that type of depth, and all 9 seniors I have, and a lot of them juniors as well in here. That's
it's great when you can go to either a senior or junior off the bench.
Yes,
that's definitely a good problem to have here come tournament time.
Have 9 seniors. Not too many times you have 9 seniors stick around for the last year, and there's a rare turnover by New Bremen tonight.
Yeah, just a little bit off there, I think, seeing that. But normally the ball movement has been very, very good here for New Bremen. Only 5 turnovers for Bremen so far. Bath at 11 currently.
30-point lead. We have a running clock is a very real possibility in the second half. When it gets to 35, you have the running clock.
Well, that'll cut your 100 pace down.
Yeah, old St. Henry, Fran Gilbo wouldn't have had those 100-point games as much back then either. So,
did they have the 3-point line back then?
No, it came in about, I think in 87's in my mind, 87, 88.
87 and 88. Well, then that's even more impressive.
Yeah, you talk to some of the people at that time, it's amazing how many points were scored without a 3-point line.
Yeah, when I played junior high, I didn't play junior high, but I followed we did not have it then, and then we did get it when we went into high school. And definitely changed the dynamic.
Oh yeah. Now I watch 5th and 6th grade games and they're launching threes.
Yeah.
I think they should. My personal thing in junior high, they shouldn't have a 3-point line.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You got to work on the basics and. Especially when the games don't mean quite as much. I know it means great to the kids, but, you're working on development, and great 2-pointer there.
Xavier Tickle with the basket there. Down the last second, Schrader let the 3 go. Gavin Schrader with a tray. Kicking it out. Down the last few seconds, around the perimeter, Craddock. Short on the 3. Wow. Almost had a long 3 there, but a great first half of basketball by the Bremen Cardinals on our First National Bank scoreboard. They lead Bath 45-14. They'll go in the locker rooms. We'll be back with the first half stats in our second half here on NKTelco Sports.
We are here. And here. And here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back. We're at halftime here on NKTelco Sports of the Nest, New Bremen. It's been all Cardinals as they have raced to a 45-14 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. With our first half numbers, Mr. Michael Lawls.
All right, for Bath. Oh, I had my sheet right here. There we go. I'm getting old. I can't handle it anymore. 3 for 7 from 2-point range for Bath. 3-point range, 2 for 10. Free throws, 2 for 2. 3 rebounds, 13 turnovers. Currently Cole Craddock with 3. Mitch Barr with 2. Xavier Tickle with 6. And Foster with 3. For New Bremen, 2-pointers. 13 for 19 from 2-point range. 5 for 10 from 3-point range. 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 18 rebounds and 6 turnovers. Elking with 2, Schrader with 6, Zeller with 6, Saylor with 3, Cooper Scheib with 6, Alex Holman with 4. We made that correction. Ike with 9, Bombauer with 3, and David Holman with 6. So that's where we stand right now at halftime.
So, yeah, you look at those numbers on New Bremen. They're 13 of 19 on twos.
Yep.
5 of 10, so 18 of 29 if I'm doing my math.
Yep.
That's a good night of shooting.
Yes, they are. They have not missed much, I'll tell you that. And they have been very, very effective, and this is good news for them come tournament time. I don't foresee a first-round exit this time around.
And you had mentioned it earlier too. Their leading scorer, Aaron Tiemann, has yet to
score. Yeah, he's not even on there yet.
I only recall him shooting once, maybe twice, so he hasn't had to at all. So
right.
It's a luxury. So right now, Bath with the basketball to start us off. Looks like the same starters as they had before to start the game. Our starting item sponsored by Emerson Climate Technologies. 4 sophomores and a junior. Trey Crawford, number 1, the junior, and there's the turnover. Holman with another steal.
That has just killed Bath tonight. They just cannot hold on to the basketball.
Holman to the basket. David Holman now with 8 points. He's 3rd in assists, 3rd in steals in the MAC. That will go to the basket.
And he can throw a football.
Yes, he can throw a football pretty darn good.
I knew he always gave our hometown team a lot of fits.
He has made a legend. Definitely a great career that will always be remembered at New Bremen, the starting quarterback on the state championship this year. He started safety, I believe, his sophomore year they won state. And 3rd year on varsity as well for David Holman in basketball. And 2 free throws there for Trey Crawford, his first 2 points.
Gets him on the board.
Scheib to Alex Holman. David Holman to Scheib. Tiemann. Cooper Scheib. Again, quick ball movement by this Cardinal team. Alex Homan. David, quick passing, and Ink finishes that. That's as quick a passing team as I've seen all year.
Yeah, they are moving the ball very, very well. And very unselfish. I mean, they got a lot of people that can, a lot of players that can shoot.
Craddock shot off the mark. There's a couple substitutions for Bath. Number 4, Mitch Barr. Number 22, Logan Markley. They're up by 33. You talked about, you don't think they'll have a short exit in tournament. The tournament, so Martin RPI is the seeding. I looked at that today at lunch. They were number 2 in the district behind Marion's, who's number 2. So probably likely it'll stay that way. As Cooper Shibe drains a 3.
Currently a 9, and all 3 of his are threes. But yeah, you had mentioned that they're going to the computer rankings this year instead of the actual voting. So it'll be very interesting to see how that shakes down things.
Tima, his first 2 points of the night, Aaron Tiemann.
Yeah.
Just in the Northwest District, nowhere else.
Yep.
Imagine the rest of Ohio will keep their eyes on it. There is a 3 there by number 13, Jackson Foster, his second 3.
Yeah, he's both of his baskets for 3.
Evan Ike wide open for the basket. Be a full timeout. Another timeout sponsored by Precision Strip. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Another Precision Strip timeout called by Bath. They're in the short end of a 35-point deficit.
Yeah, that's going to really kind of cut into things here and kind of cut down on their playing time, getting these reps that they need here coming in for the district play next week. So, or excuse me, in 2 weeks when they'll vote on it on Sunday, but obviously get another week of play before they get going.
Yeah, the girls' draw was this past week.
I did see their draw. I didn't get a chance to print it out, but they have them all drawn out, and that's going to be some interesting roads.
Yeah, I think Marion got the 1 seed, Minster 2, St. Henry 3. I believe New Bremen was 4, if I recall right. So be interesting how it plays out. Both districts, boys and girls, go through Walpock for most of the MAC teams are the Division 4, both New Bremen teams. So
I think they bring in like Ridgemont's in there. I think
Upper Sauter Valley.
Upper Sauter Valley goes down there. So
and we have a whole new line change for Bremen. I think part of the reasoning too is used to be not that long ago, 7 or 8 years ago, you voted seating was by sectional. Then they went seating by district. Now you didn't know the teams as well as you have a turnover there.
Right.
Where you knew the sectional, you knew all the teams, you probably played them all. Now you have another district. There's teams that don't know each other, and I think teams, sometimes you get people kind of favor their own league type thing. So it's
absolutely.
It's kind of a way to, and also factor in the strength of schedule. People would just vote the seeding by what the record was. And so we'll see how it all plays out. Schrader's 3 just a little short, and they'll be on the end line. So I'm sure the rest of Ohio is going to look at it. You know, it's like the RPI in the NCAA basketball with the strength of schedule.
It all weighs out and goes, but at least it's consistent. It's consistent, and they get a chance to try it out, see how it works.
And it's not like college where you set to a certain bracket. That seeds it, but then you can pick where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Where in college basketball, they set the brackets based on the rankings. Baumgartner through the lane is fouled. Senior Dylan Baumgartner will shoot 2.
Yeah, driving in there. Yeah, they're going to get they still get the selection. You're going to go in that order, and you're still going to. So if they want to opt out and go to some drop down a line, that's still happening. It's just not the coaches voting for it.
Baumgartner now with 4 points.
So that's the only real difference with it. I mean, the coaches still get a control. So if they they feel hot and they maybe think they got a better road going somewhere else, then they can do that. Baumgartner again getting to the line there and getting 5.
The boys' sides are at Coldwater and St. Mary's, and a steal by Carter Elking and stolen back by Cole Craddock. He'll drive to the hoop and bank one home. Cole Craddock with 7.
Yep, I believe. Yeah, he's currently Bath's leading scorer.
So we do have a running clock. It'll stay running unless the score gets under 30. And there's a steal by Bath. 2 on. Barr back to Craddock. And a couple nice possessions. Baskets there by Bath. Trying to get some bright spots here tonight.
Absolutely, and that's definitely some good momentum there. And, the thing is, you have this line change, but it's still upperclassmen here for Bremen. So Bath has something to hang their hat on there.
3 ball by Saylor. Rebound to Bath. There's a senior Barr. Pass goes out of bounds, and that's just killed him there. As some unforced turnovers, if you will.
Right, that's really hurting them hard.
Bath's wins this year were over Elida, Columbus Grove, and Bryan. Bryan they just beat on Saturday. 3-10 overall, 1-4 in the WBL, which is a very strong basketball conference. Drive to the basket. Baumgartner is blocked. Up ahead, there's Craddock again. Moving to the hoop. Have to pass it in the corner. Shot up by Tesco, way off. Barr trying to battle for it. On the floor, tipped around, and it'll be Bath basketball.
Yeah, losing that on the floor a little bit. They do gain a little bit of size here, especially Bremen got a little bit shorter, so Bath may be able to compete a little bit better here.
Number 6'7", their only tall player, 6'7", Brennan Ryan. He played, I believe, all 4 quarters in the JV game, but gives Bath some height. And we will have another timeout on the floor of the Bath Wildcats. Full timeout. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
During our break here, if you happen to notice the Bath cheerleader, the male cheerleader, Trey Welsh, with some great tumbling there.
Absolutely. I'm like, and it's too bad, you don't get a lot of male gymnastics in this area, but, able to show off some great skill there and some great athleticism.
That was impressive from the cheerleaders.
Made me dizzy looking at it, to be brutally honest, but it was dang impressive.
Another steal by Cardinals. Baumgartner. Elkin was the one who had to steal. Carter with the basketball out. He came back out for basketball after not playing last year. Give it to Hayden Zeller. ahead, Gavin Schrader. Elking. Saylor off the screen. Give and go. Not quite as clean a quarter here for the Cardinals, but still lead by 33. Mitch Barr drains a three. We played 3 quarters of basketball on our First National Bank scoreboard. Cardinals 58, Bath 28 here on NKTelco Sports. Gabriel Heitkamp, I'm going to just come on. Livy Heitkamp trying to get the half-court shot. Oh! Livy Heitkamp, of course, on the state championship volleyball team. Close, but not quite.
She at least got it on the basket. I'll give her that.
Give her that. First team All-State in volleyball, and yeah, it was pretty close. That's about 10 feet closer than I'd be, probably.
Yeah,
so.
I would not be that close at all, so she has nothing to be ashamed of there at all.
That quarter, a better quarter there for Bath as they outscored New Bremen 14-13.
Good, yeah. Cole Craddock really stepping up there and currently leading Bath scoring.
Into the game there is Keaton Putoff. He had 13 in the JV game. Athletic junior, as we have, looks like almost the JV lineup here.
And right now, of the lineup in there, only 4 Cardinals without a point, but everybody else has at least scored at least a field goal.
Barr with the 3, that hit the clock on top. So yeah, let's set the lineup. You have number 3, Kai Eastham, number 5, Zach Wiedemann, number 34, Henry Nelson, number 21, Jackson Leonards.
Those are the only ones that have not scored.
And there is a 3 by Henry Nelson.
So that just proved our theory right there. So now we're down to 3.
And I think I got everybody. That shot is off the mark. Jackson Leonards led the JV game with 14. Keaton Putoff had 13 in that 58-41 JV win. Nelson tried for a pair. Nice follow there by Jackson Leonards, and another Cardinal in the scorebook.
Almost getting everybody in there. Only 2 Cardinals not yet to score, and another turnover.
Keaton Putoff, Jackson Leonards. Putoff, yes sir. Keaton Putoff, and the shots keep falling for the Cardinals. There's Henry Nelson with the steal. Putoff. Green light is open for everybody, I think, tonight. Eastham, Wiedemann, splash. Whole bunch of three-pointers for the Cardinals tonight. By a bunch of different players.
This is impressive. Bremen should be very, very happy here going into the vote here.
There's a 3 there by Jesko. He was the one who had 9 for the Bath in the JV game. Eastham, offensive foul.
He's actually the only one not with points right now with Bremen. For Bremen, everybody else is on the board.
I want to mention Corey Stevens, the head coach. One of his assistants, Greg Elking, he is on the very right next to the scorer's table. His 20th year at New Bremen, coaching one of the levels, did a lot of junior high.
Wow.
He won the Bob Arnson Award before the season, given to somebody who's been an assistant who's been 20 or more years. So congratulations to Greg Elking. He's been a pillar of this program. I think he just moved up to freshman JV about 5 or 6 years ago and was an anchor in that junior high level. And congratulations to Coach Greg Elking on the Bob Arnson Award.
That means a lot, especially when you have the building that from that bottom up, bringing them development. You know, you've got to that's where it starts. I mean, that's where it starts in junior high, and if you can get a good program and build it up from the top, bottom up, top down.
Yeah, if you get the fundamentals in place in junior high, then you can take it to the next level in high school.
And you can do, run more system stuff. There's a chance. Oh,
Easton's 3 did not hit. Another senior on this team.
Yeah, but you can get that's where, like you said, basic fundamental basketball, and then you can start putting in your systems and style of play and those types of things. That's where that comes here at this level.
And Coach Elking, he's been in his 20 years with a lot of different coaches there. You have Adam Doherty before that. You have, I think it goes back to Mike Ernst before that. 20 years is a long time. And Corey Stevens has just been at the helm for 4 of those years. So congratulations to Coach Elking. Quick pass. Keaton Putoff with 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely unselfish play here by Bremen. This has been very, very impressive.
73-20. I'm impressed if they have 58 on the JB game. That's a lot of points for JB.
For sure.
Ryan, there's
stepped out of bounds.
Steal. Yep.
That was nice effort there. Just could not keep his foot in bounds.
And I think that's what Corey Stevens has had in his 4 years. It's offensive basketball. Not that they don't play defense, but it's up-tempo. They shoot a lot of threes, and they're generally one of the higher-scoring teams in the top half, at least, in the MAC.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, good system here. They've really done well with that and setting it up from the top down.
Jesko not able to finish it. Welsh will stick it in for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that'll get him on the board. Got it, and they all did it.
Kai Eastham, another 3, and everybody's in the book.
That is fantastic.
Everybody's scoring. That doesn't happen very often. Makes for a happy bench for sure. These kids practice as hard as anybody, getting a chance to play. We're at 2:14. Lita is at 46. Running clock for the rest of the way. Bremen is going to go to 12-5. They will be at Parkway on Friday. They play number 2 ranked Jackson Center on Saturday home.
Wow.
That'd be a good matchup.
Absolutely. I had a Jackson Center game earlier, and man, they are very, very good, technically sound.
Yes.
Held Houston to 9 points.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I had them against Minster, and there on Saturday night, Minster was close with them, and just methodically Jackson Center just pulled away. Not flashy at all, just super fun. Coach Elker has always had great defense. He's got some shooters this year, and look for that team to go pretty deep. They only lost 1. Shot up there by Leonards is blocked a couple times. It will stay with the Cardinals.
And we talk about how strong the MAC is, man. I'll tell you, Shelby County Athletic League, nothing to sneeze at either.
Oh, yeah, between Jackson Center's only lost 1. I think Russia lost 2 now. They lost to Versailles on Saturday.
Yep.
And then I think Port Laramie's only at 4 losses, maybe 5. And there's another basket by Keaton Putoff. It's going to be one of the high scorers in the fourth quarter here.
Yeah.
9 for the team. And Wiedemann almost with the steal.
Actually, it did knocked it off Bath, so able to keep it.
Yeah, you talked about the Walpock district in the tournament draw. Tournament draw to the south, or that'd be the Pickwood district or sectional there. Between Jackson Center and Russia, that's always a barn burner. Those teams have to play each other 3 times a lot of times when they get through district. And Jackson Center and Russia, they split their games, and right now the Cardinals are going to dribble it out. They have been dominant from start to finish. They were up by 10 after 1. They were up 45-14 at halftime. They were up by 30 after 3. Jackson Leonard's just going to dribble it out. And their Bremen Cardinals with an impressive showing here as they defeat the Bath Wildcats. Our final on our First National Bank scoreboard is New Bremen 78, Bath 30. The New Bremen Cardinals They will travel to Parkway on Friday for their league game, but be home against Jackson Center on Saturday after going to 12-5 overall. Some of the leading scorers for the Cardinals have Cooper Scheib with 9, Evan Eink with 13, Alex Homan with 4, Dylan Bambauer with 5, David Homan with 8, Henry Nelson with 3, Hayden Zeller with 3, Ben Saylor with 3, Keaton Putoff with 9, all in the fourth quarter. Jackson Leonards with 2, Aaron Tiemann with just 2. He didn't have to score much tonight. Kai Easton with 3, Zach Wiedemann with 3, Carter Elking with 6, Gavin Schrader with 9. So recap it again. Evan Eink with 13, Cooper Scheib with 9, Keaton Putoff with 9, David Homan with 8 for their total of 78 points. For the Bath Wildcats, they were led by Cole Craddock, had 9, Xavier Tickle with 6, Jackson Foster with 6, Mitch Barr with 5, Trey Crawford with 2, Zach Welsh with 2 for their total of 30. Bath falls to 3-11 overall. They will host Walpock on Friday, and then they host New Knoxville on Saturday. Some of the other games, a week from tonight, they play Delphos St. John's, and then they're at St. Mary's, at St. Henry, and Van Wert. With our final team numbers, Mr. Michael Laws.
Yeah, Bath going 7 for 13 from 2-point range, 3 for 19 from 3-point range, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, and 24 total turnovers. New Bremen, 21 for 28 from 2-point range, 11 for 21 from 3-point range, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 21 rebounds, and only 18 turnovers.
So impressive offensive numbers there for New Bremen as they dominate from start to finish. Really got going once they started right away. A whole bunch of threes. How many threes are 11 of them?
11 of 21 from 3-point range. And a lot of them came from that second tier, came from that second group that kind of came in. And it just a great problem to have. Juniors and seniors coming off the bench.
Yeah, juniors and seniors. A lot of those juniors that played JV, and we saw them put off Leonards, they would be playing on a lot of varsity. Maybe not starting, but they would be definitely role players. They have a good problem to have with a lot of depth they have, a lot of experience for New Bremen. So congratulations, Bremen. One more order of business. Our player of the game for the Cardinals. A lot of players have scored.
Yep.
So
but really impressive from the 3-point line. We're going to go with Cooper Scheib, number 24, with 9 points, and really kind of those threes really kind of set the tone for everything. So we think we kind of decided on that. We had really a lot to choose from because everybody got in the scorebook, but we kind of saw that as the trend, as kind of him stepping up and doing what he needed to do. So we're going to go with Cooper Scheib.
Cooper Scheib, our player of the game. Congratulations, Cooper. Congratulations to the New Bremen Cardinals as they defeat the Bath Wildcats 78-30. For my partner, Michael Laws, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.